I myself, Alamara Sayyed from Powai Municipal English Secondary School. Today I am going to teach you Mathematics 2. From that, I am going to take chapter number 6, that is Trigonometry. As you have already studied trigonometry in Standard 9. So today, as a part of a revision of Standard 9, we are going to see revision part of which you have already studied in Standard 9. So now in this chapter, what we are going to study is contains in this. So revision of 9th standard portion, then more trigonometric ratios, that is you might have studied sine, cos and tan. In this we are going to study cosec, sec and cot ratios. So we are also going to study trigonometric table for standard angles. Then trigonometric identities are there. We will see some solved example and also practice 6.1, but we will see this later on. Today we are only going to see the revision part of 9th standard portion as application of trigonometry. This part, that is a practice 6.2, is already reduced from your syllabus. Now you might have seen this in the 9th standard textbook last year. In right angle triangle ABC, angle B is how much? 90 degrees. Angle B is 90 degrees. Angle A and angle C are acute angles. That means they are less than 90 degrees. Angle A, this is angle A and this is angle C. These are known as acute angles and they are less than 90 degrees. Angle B is of 90 degrees. So from this figure you can see that this is the hypotenuse. AC is the hypotenuse. This is adjacent side of angle A. This is angle A, this is the adjacent side of angle A and this is opposite side of angle A. So in this figure also same thing is there. This is AB is the, what you have to see is now the angle, that is theta. Central angle of this is changed. Angle is changed here. See here in triangle ABC. Just a minute. See here students, in triangle ABC here, can you see ABC? If we are taking here angle C, the adjacent side of angle C, this is the side BC, is the adjacent side of angle C. This is the opposite side of angle C and this is hypotenuse. Angles might change, and with that changing of angles, adjacent side and opposite side may also change. In this figure, triangle PQR, so see here, side opposite to P, angle P, side opposite to angle P. So it will be side QR. Side opposite to angle R, it will be side PQ. Side adjacent to angle P, this is angle P. Side adjacent will be side PQ. Then side adjacent to angle R will be side RQ. See here now. In the right angle triangle, here side opposite to angle R, angle P. First is side opposite to angle P. So opposite to angle P, you will see QR. Then side opposite to angle R, side opposite to angle R will be PQ. Then side adjacent to angle P, adjacent, this is PQ. And side adjacent to angle R is RQ or QR. Now, as you have already seen, different ratios, sine, cos, and tan. These are the ratios which you have learned. So now, first we are going to see the sine ratio. The ratio which is known as sine ratio, we are going to see now. Now see here in triangle PQB, PQB, opposite side of angle B. This is the opposite side of angle B. This is angle B. This is the opposite side of angle B. That is PQ. And adjacent side of angle B is QB or BQ you can say. So now in triangle PQB, PQ is equal to opposite side of angle B and PB is the hypotenuse. So ratio, sine ratio is what? Opposite upon hypotenuse. Opposite upon hypotenuse. So opposite upon hypotenuse. See here, opposite is in this triangle, opposite side is PQ and hypotenuse is PB. So first ratio is PQ upon PB. Then in second figure, see in second figure in triangle ACB. See triangle ACB here, ACB, AB is the hypotenuse and opposite side of angle B is AC. So the ratio will form is AC upon AB. So in this way, the ratios of PQ upon PB and AC upon AB, these are equal. So we can say that opposite side of angle B upon hypotenuse. So in this way, we have seen the sine ratio. Now next is cos. It is also known as cosine, but we should shortly denote it as cos. So now see here in triangle PQB. This is the opposite side of angle B and this is the adjacent side of angle B. This is the hypotenuse. So in this, the ratio will be adjacent upon hypotenuse. Adjacent upon hypotenuse. In sine, we have seen that it is opposite upon hypotenuse. In cos, we will write adjacent upon hypotenuse. So from this, we can say that it will be BQ upon PB. BQ upon PB. And in this figure, now in triangle ACB, in triangle ACB, can you see that the opposite side of angle B is AC, AC, and now the adjacent side is BC. So here, what you have to do is adjacent side of angle B upon hypotenuse. Here we are taking adjacent side upon hypotenuse. So PQ upon PB is equal to, this is also adjacent side of angle B upon hypotenuse, and BC upon AB will also be adjacent side of angle B upon hypotenuse. So we can say that PQ upon PB is equal to BC upon AB, that is adjacent side of angle B upon hypotenuse. Okay. So in this way, this ratio is called as cosine ratio, and we write it in brief it as cos B. Now next is tan. Next is tan. It is also known as tangent ratio, and in short, it is known as tan. So now see here, opposite side of angle B is PB, and adjacent side is BQ or QB, you can say. So now in this, in second figure, opposite side of angle B is AC, and adjacent side is BC. So PQ upon BQ is equal to BC upon BC, that is opposite side of angle B upon adjacent side of angle B. This ratio is called as tangent ratio of angle B, and it is also written as in brief as tan B. This you have already studied in 9th standard. You have already studied these three ratios in 9th standard. So see the ratios. Sine ratio is opposite side upon hypotenuse, that is sine theta, opposite side of angle theta upon hypotenuse. Then cos ratio is adjacent side upon hypotenuse, that is cos will be adjacent side of angle theta upon hypotenuse. Tan ratio is opposite side upon adjacent side, and tan theta is opposite side of angle theta upon opposite side of angle, sorry, it will be adjacent side. Okay, and here some ratios are given. Sin C, that is sin theta, AB upon AC, cos C, that is cos theta. But we have written this on the basis of this figure, that is triangle ABC. So in this, sin theta is AB upon AC, that is AB is what? As we are taking C, that is theta. So on the basis of this figure for sine ratio, we have to see the opposite side of angle C, that will be side AB, and upon hypotenuse, that is AC. In the same way, if we are taking C cos theta, we have to find the cos theta, then we will have to see adjacent side of C, that is BC, upon hypotenuse, that is AC. Then tan theta, that is opposite upon adjacent. Opposite upon adjacent. So opposite side of angle C will be AB, upon adjacent will be BC. So in this way, we are going to write the ratios. So sometimes we write measures of acute angles of right angle triangle by using Greek letters theta, alpha, beta. In the adjacent figure of angle ABC, measure of acute angle C is denoted by the letter theta. So we can write the ratio sin C, sin cos C, tan C as sin theta, cos theta, tan theta. In this way, we can represent it. Now see here, some trigonometric ratios are given. That is, cos 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta. Sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. If we are writing cos 90 minus theta, it will be equal to sin theta. And if we want to find sin 90 minus theta, it will be equal to cos theta. And sin theta upon cos theta is equal to tan theta. In the same way, tan theta into tan 90 minus theta is equal to 1. So these are some trigonometric ratios which you will have to learn it, and it will be, you have to keep in mind. If all the questions will be based on this, and you have already studied this in 9th standard. So 1 upon sin theta is equal to cosec theta, 1 upon cos theta is equal to sec theta, 1 upon tan theta is equal to cot theta. This all you have studied in standard 9. These are new. Cosec, sec, cot. These ratios are new for you, but you have already studied sine, cos, and tan. It means cosec theta, sec theta, and cot theta are inverse ratios of sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta. Inverse, they are inverse of cosec is the inverse of sine, sec is inverse of cos, and cot is inverse of tan. So sec theta is equal to cosec into 90 minus theta, cosec theta is equal to sec 90 minus theta, tan theta is equal to cot 90 minus theta, and cot theta is equal to tan 90 minus theta. These are some trigonometric ratios of particular ratios. You might have seen this table in your textbooks. So the measures of angles are given here: 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. And here ratios are given: sine, cos, tan. This table was there in 9th standard. 9th standard textbook, you might have seen this, you might have learned this. So it's just a revision. So see, when sine is 0 degree, sine ratio is 0 degree, then its measurement will be, ratio will be 0. Then 30 degree will be half. At 45 degree, it will be 1 upon root 2. At 60 degree, it will be root 3 upon 2. 90 degree, it will be 1. Cos, the same way, at 0 degree, it will be 1. 30 degree, it will be root 3 upon 2. 45 degree will be 1 upon root 2. 60 degree, 1 upon 2. 90 degree will be 0. 10, 0 degree will be 0. 30 degree, 1 upon root 3. 45 degree, 1. 60 degree, it will be root 3. And 90 degree, it will be undefined. Now, some questions are given here. So fill in the blanks with reference to figure. Sir, can you, I want some students to answer. So can you please, if they are raising their hands, can you please unmute them? Students, you have to give me these answers because it is based on 9th standard revision. So if you are knowing the answer of it, can you please unmute yourself? Fill in the blanks with reference to figure 6.1. Here triangle ABC is given. Here triangle ABC is given. you have to write the sine theta. Theta is angle C. Theta is angle C. On the basis of this figure, you have to tell me what will be the sine theta ratio using this. So sine theta will be, yes, opposite upon hypotenuse, that is AB upon AC. Cos theta will be adjacent upon hypotenuse, that is BC upon AC. And tan theta will be opposite upon adjacent, that is AB upon BC. So you have to complete the relations in ratios given below here. Here, sin theta is equal to AB upon AC, cos theta will be BC upon AC, and tan theta will be AB upon BC. Now see, complete the relations in the ratios given below. Sin theta upon cos theta is equal to how much? It will be tan theta. Sin theta upon cos theta will be tan theta. And sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. This you have already learned. You have to fill this. It's already given in 9th standard textbook. Then cos theta is equal to sin 90 minus theta. Tan theta into tan 90 minus theta is equal to 1. This we have seen trigonometric ratios. Then complete the equation is sin square theta plus cos square theta is also equal to 1. Write the values of the following trigonometric ratios. Sin 30 degrees equal to 1 upon 2. This you have to solve by using the table. Sin 30 degrees equal to 1 upon 2. Cos 30 will be root 3 upon 2. Tan 30 degrees 1 upon root 3. Sin 60 is equal to root 3 upon 2. Cos 45 degrees is equal to 1 upon root 2. Tan 45 is equal to 1. Tan 45 degrees is equal to 1. So more trigonometric ratios are there. Cosec, sec, and cot ratios. So in these, multiplicative inverse or the reciprocal of sine ratio is called cosecant ratio. It is also known as cosec, cosecant. Its full form is cosecant. And sec is secant. So this is cosecant ratio. It is written in brief as cosec. Cosec theta is equal to 1 upon sine theta. It is inverse of sine theta. Sine. It is inverse of sine ratio. Cosec is inverse of sine ratio. Similarly, multiplicative inverses or reciprocals of cosine and tangent ratios are called secant and cotangent. So, cos, it is secant. Inverse of cosine, that is inverse of cos, will be secant, sec. And inverse of tangent, that is cot, will be cotangent. So, ratios respectively, they are written in briefs as sec and cot. So, sec theta is 1 upon cos theta, that is inverse of cos theta, and cot theta is 1 upon tan theta, that is inverse of tangent, inverse of tan theta. So, some example based on this are given here. Sin theta is equal to AB upon AC. Sin theta is equal to AB upon AC. So cosec theta will be inverse of it, that is 1 upon sin theta. So 1 upon AB upon AC. 1 upon AB upon AC. So it will be AC upon AB. It will get interchanged. AC will come up and AB will go down. So it will be AC upon AB. That means it is inverse of sin theta. Cosec theta will be hypotenuse upon opposite side. As you have learned in sin theta, opposite upon hypotenuse. So in cosec, it will be hypotenuse upon opposite. In the same way, when we are saying of sec theta, we are saying the ratios of sec theta, then you have to remember that it is inverse of cos theta. It is inverse of cos theta. So cos theta is what? BC upon AC. We know that cos theta is adjacent side upon hypotenuse. So sec theta will be inverse of it. That is 1 upon cos theta. Is 1 upon BC upon AC. It will be AC upon BC. So it means sec theta is hypotenuse upon adjacent. Students, you have to remember this, that they are inverse ratios. As means ulta. As you have already seen in sine, it is opposite upon hypotenuse. And you have to remember that cosec will be hypotenuse upon opposite. In the same way, as you have seen, cos ratio you have already learned. So in that way, sec will be inverse of it, that is sec will be hypotenuse upon adjacent. Now tan theta, you have already seen tan theta, that is AB upon EPC, that means opposite upon adjacent. So in the same way, cot is the inverse ratio of tan, that is 1 upon tan theta. So it will be 1 upon AB upon BC. So it will become BC upon AB. So cot theta will be BC upon AB, that is adjacent side upon opposite side. So you know that tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta. This you are knowing. So cot theta will be 1 upon tan theta. It is inverse of tan theta. 1 upon sin theta upon cos theta, it will become cos theta upon sin theta. So cot theta will be cos theta upon sin theta. So these identities you will have to remember. There are some more trigonometric ratios. That is relation between trigonometric ratios. Relation in trigonometric ratios is there to see according to the definition of cosec, sec, and cot ratios. So 1 upon sin theta is equal to cosec theta. Therefore, we can see by cross multiplying sin theta into cosec theta, it is equal to 1. Sin theta into cosec theta is equal to 1. In the same way, 1 upon cos theta is equal to sec theta. So we will cross multiply cos theta into sec theta, it will be equal to 1. 1 upon tan theta is equal to cot theta. That means tan theta into cot theta is equal to 1. This you have to remember for solving the sums. The same way as you have seen the table in 9th standard, there is also one table, the table of the values of this table, the values of the trigonometric ratios of angles 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, and 90 degree are given. So here, sin theta, as we have already seen sin, cos, and tan. This we have seen. So now we will see cosec, sec, and cot. And you know that cosec is inverse of what? Sin theta. Sec is inverse of cos, and cot is inverse of tan. So now see here, cosec is equal to 1 upon sin theta. That is, on 0 it will be not defined. On 30 degree it will be 2. Then it will be root 2 here. With 2 upon root 3 here. ये जो है ये this line inverse of this 0 का अगर divide करेंगे तो it will be not defined. 2 upon 1, it will get 2 upon 1, so it will be 2. Root 2 upon 1, it will become only root 2. Then 2 upon root 3. 2 upon root 3. This will be 1 upon 1, it will be remain 1. In the same way, cos theta is sec theta is inverse of cos theta. So 1 upon 1 will be 1. This will become 2 upon root 3. Instead of root 3 upon 2, will become 2 upon root 3. Here root 2 upon 1 upon root 2 is given, so it will become root 2. 1 upon 2 is given, it will become 2, and 0, so it will be not defined. The same way, cot theta, it is inverse of tan theta. So first 0 is given, so it will be not defined. 1 upon root 3 is inverse of 1 upon root 3 is root 3, so it will be root 3 here. This will be as it is 1, and inverse of this 1 upon root 3 upon root 3 is 1 upon root 3, and not defined will be 0. So these are the trigonometric ratios, trigonometric table for standard angles you have to remember. Some trigonometric identities are there, fundamental trigonometric identities which you have to remember for solving the sum. That is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. These are the fundamental trigonometric identities which you have to remember. Always remember for solving your sums which are in trigonometry. There are some solved examples given here. These are some solved examples. So in these, If sine theta is equal to 20 upon 29, then find cos theta. Sine theta is equal to 20 upon 29, then find cos theta. So in this method 1, we have sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. There are two methods of solving this, but in this first method is by doing this sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Already ratio is given here, sine theta is equal to 20 upon 29. So sine square theta we have to take, sine square theta, that is 20 upon 29 square, plus we have to find cos square theta, cos theta. So plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So square of 20 will be 429, 841, plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So cos square theta is equal to 1 minus 400 upon 841. So it will be 441 upon 841. Taking square root of both the sides, we will get the cos theta, that is 21 upon 29. This way. And second method is sine theta is equal to 20 upon 29. From this figure, sine theta is equal to AP upon AC. That is, we can say that AP is equal to 20K and AC is equal to 29K. It is given in the figure. AB is equal to 20K and AC is equal to 29K. What we have to find is BC, which is X. According to Pythagoras theorem, we can find, as it is, we know that 90-degree triangle. So according to Pythagoras theorem, AP square plus BC square is equal to AC square, and 20K square plus X square is equal to 29K square. This way, if we find the square of 20, we get 400K square plus X square is equal to 841K square. X square will be 841K square minus 400K square, that is 441K square. Therefore, X will be 21. Cos theta is what? BC upon AC, that is 21K upon 29K is equal to 21 upon 29. Second solved example we can see. If sec theta is equal to 25 upon 7, then find the value of tan theta. Here, sec theta is how much? 25 upon 7. Then we have to find the value of tan theta. So in this first method, 1 plus tan square theta is equal to 6 square theta. Therefore, we can say that 1 plus tan square theta is equal to, sec ratio is already given here, 25 upon 7. So 25 upon 7 square. Tan square theta will be, what will be the square of 25? That will be 625, and 7 is 49 minus 1. So 625 minus 49 upon 49. We will get 576 upon 49, and taking the root of it, we will get 24 upon 7. So tan theta will be 24 upon 7. The same way, we can use second method for it. That is, from this figure, sec theta is equal to PR upon PQ. PR upon PQ. So PQ is equal to 7K, PR is equal to 25. According to Pythagoras theorem, here also we can use Pythagoras theorem. PQ square plus QR square is equal to PR square. In this way, we can find QR square. 7K square plus QR square is equal to 25K square. So QR square will be 625K square minus 49K square, that is 5576K square. QR will be 24K. And tan theta will be QR upon PQ, that is 24K upon 7K, that is 24 upon 7. There are many solved examples given in your textbook. So you can see that solved example. If sine theta is equal minus 5 sine theta minus 12 cos theta is equal to 0, find the values of sec theta and cosec theta. So now 5 sine theta minus 12 cos theta is equal to 0. Therefore, you can see that 5 sine theta is equal to 12 cos theta. The same way, sine theta upon cos theta is equal to 12 upon 5. So these are some solved examples that you also have in your textbook. You can see that, and we will solve practice set 6.5 in the next lecture. Anyone have doubt in this? Anyone have doubt in this? Yes, whatever part I have shown. Can anyone say you have doubt in that part? Students, can you, if anyone have doubt in that part, can you tell me? Or otherwise, shall I ask some questions related on that? Shall I ask some questions? Can anyone tell me what will be the trigonometric ratio of sine, sine theta? If you know the answer, you can raise your hands. If you're knowing the answer, you can raise your hand. Yes, Ansari Shaista.
Sin theta plus sec theta is equal.
Beta, your voice is not clear.
Means sin theta plus theta is equal
No,
to
no, no,
1.
no. No, I'm saying
Ratio,
9th स्टैंडर्ड में जो तुम्हारा हो चुका है ना साइन का जो रेशियो है, क्या तुम वो
ratio
बता सकते हो?
opposite,
Sine is equal to,
opposite side upon hypotenuse.
very good, opposite side upon hypotenuse. Good. Now you can lower your hand. Now, any one of you can you tell me cos ratio?
Miss ma'am,
Yes, Swatantra.
ad, adjacent upon hypotenuse.
Very good. Adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Okay, now you can lower your hand, beta. Now, can anyone tell me the 10 ratio? Yes. Two, three students have raised the hands.
Teacher, opposite side upon adjacent.
Yes, yes. Opposite side upon adjacent side. Very good. Now, as we have seen, uh, lower your hands. Lower your hands. Okay, now we have seen some new ratios. That is sec, cosec, and cot. As we have already seen sine, cos, and tan. Now today we have studied sec, cosec, and cot. So who will tell me the ratio for sec? Who will tell me? Yes, Shaista again. Ruzda Ansari. Yes,
Hypotenuse upon opposite side.
very good. Hypotenuse upon opposite side. Okay, now can you tell me other one? Now other person. Huh? Yes, Ruzda. You have given the answer, beta. Now I want some another people to tell me the ratio of cosec. Cosec. Ahmed Raza, yes. Cosec ratio.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Hypotenuse upon opposite side.
No, no, no. Hypotenuse upon opposite is of sec, beta. Now I have asked you about cosec. Cosec. Yes. Anyone of you? Cosec. I said cosec. Sec it was. Hypotenuse upon opposite side was of sec. Now cosec is adjacent side upon opposite. Yes. Who is giving the answer? Sufyan. Sufyan.
It's adjacent
Hypotenuse upon adjacent side.
Very good. Hypotenuse upon adjacent side. Now I want cot ratio. Cot. Cot. What will be cot then?
Hello, ma'am.
Huh?
Ma'am,
Yes.
adjacent upon opposite side.
Very good. Adjacent side upon opposite side. So all this is clear to everyone. I hope so. Everything is clear to everyone. You can lower your hand, beta. All of you can lower your hand. So I think everything is clear to everyone this much, and In the next lecture, we are going to start practice set 6.1. Till that time, you all have to revise it. Whatever I have taught today, you all have to revise it and try to solve the solved examples which are given in textbook. Try to practice the solved examples which are given in textbook. On the basis of that, we are going to solve practice at 6.4 or 6.1 in the next lecture. Any doubt, you can ask me. If there is any doubt, you can ask me.
What is tangent ratio?
हाँ बोलो.
Tangent ratio.
टेंजेंट रेशियो. टेंजेंट रेशियो जो है वो तुम लोगों को लास्ट टाइम था बेटा. इट इज अपोजिट साइड अपॉन एडजेसेंट साइड. अभी तुमको अगर ऐसे नहीं याद रहता ना तो यू कैन सी देयर आर सम टेक्निक्स व्हिच यू कैन यूज इट. अब 9th स्टैंडर्ड में तुम लोग पढ़ चुके हो, लेकिन उसके लिए जो है साइन के लिए, कॉस के लिए, टेन के लिए कुछ टेक्निक रहती. जैसे अभी साइन अगर तुम लोगों ने देखा तो अगर तुमको अपोजिट अपॉन हाइपोटेन्यूज अगर ये याद नहीं रहता है तो उसके लिए तुम लोग क्या यूज कर सकते हो? ओ हीरो, ये वर्ड यूज कर सकते हो. ओ हीरो. तो अभी अगर कॉट का याद नहीं रहता है एडजेसेंट अपॉन हाइपोटेन्यूज तो उसमें भी तुम यूज कर सकते हो ए हीरो. जैसे हम लोग बोलते हैं ना हमारे इसमें लैंग्वेज में हमेशा ओ हीरो, ए हीरो. और इसमें कॉट का याद करने के लिए अपोजिट अपॉन एडजेसेंट के लिए ओए ओए वगैरह से बोलते हैं ना किसी को, तो वैसा उस टाइप में तुम लोग ओ हीरो, ए हीरो और ओए करके उसको 3 रेशियोज को याद कर सकते हो. और उसका ही अपोजिट अगर तुम देखोगे तो वो है कॉस, सेक, कोसेक और टेन. कॉट, कोस, सेक, कोसेक एंड कॉट, ये टेंजेंट रेशियो, कॉट रेशियोज. तो इसका जो है तो ये इस तरह से याद रखना है तुमको. यस शाहिस्ता, एनी डाउट बेटा? बोलो.
नो मिस.
मैं हाथ रेस किया था ना इसके लिए, हैंड रेस किया ना इसके लिए.
मुझे लगा आप क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हो.
अच्छा ओके ओके, तुमने दिया आंसर, वेरी गुड. अगेन किसको कोई डाउट? और किसी को कोई डाउट? Rohit sir, shall I finish my lecture then?
Okay, ma'am. Very
Okay,
nice
sir.
lecture. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Students, if you have any doubt, you can ask your teacher. Still 2 minutes are there. Otherwise, we'll wind up.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. No one is there, so it's okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.